So people often ask me how people make the purchase decision. And what does that mean as a thought leader? How do I get people to buy what I do? Well, we can represent the people's purchase process as 5 key decisions they're trying to make about what you do, and they're making it in this direction and in this order. And the size allocated in this simple triangle model to each of these decisions has a direct impact on whether they buy from you. The first area in here is your profile. Who are you? Why should they listen to you? How are you positioned in the marketplace? Where is your thought leadership? And what convinces me that you're somebody that I should be paying attention to? In here is your promise. What is my problem that you're promising a solution to? And can I believe the promise? Is there evidence of that? Can I turn to other people that have realized that solution from your promise and benefited? The next decision they're trying to make is process. And process really is about, will this work for me? Will the way that you deliver this work for me? I get it. Your promise holds water. Other people have benefited from that, but will it work for me? Will your process work for me? And then we're finally at price, which is really actually about value. So given who you are, the promise you make, and the way you deliver it so that it will work for me, does that all add up to something that is worthy of me investing that amount of money into, time and effort? And if those all stack up, then the last decision simply is when. When do we proceed? When do we go ahead? And if I have an urgent need right now, now is the right time. And too often people say to me, well, our market only buys on price. That's really saying that you've not done a good enough job with these other 3 aspects of the buying process if they go straight to price. A price objection is really about value. And that has 2 aspects. Do they have the budget for it? And if they don't, they will represent that as price objection. They won't say, I don't have the budget, I can't afford this. They'll simply say, it seems to be pretty expensive. And after all, their job as a customer is to get the best price. The other aspect of value is, I do have the budget for it, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth what you're asking for it, which means we haven't done the work in here. A different type of objection will be an objection of indifference. This is when the person says, look, I need to think about it. And what that means is they haven't connected to you and the promise. The other type of objection is an objection about product or process where they sort of question things like, is this going to work for me? How will I fit that in? How will that work? How do you make that happen for me? So when people say to me, customers only buy on price, I'm much more interested in what's happened in the first 3 aspects of this decision-making process. Key buying decisions that the customers walk through, absolutely critical in the process, and specifically targeted at how thought leaders position in the marketplace. Are you addressing your profile? Are you on brand? Are you who they need to see and who you need to be? Is the promise strong? Do you have evidence behind it? Does it hold water? Is your process the easiest possible process to put in front of them to solve their problem? And then does the price that you're asking represent real value that they can connect to and commit to? And then the last step in this is, do you actually ask the question, would you like to proceed? Really think through your sales process. How do you address the 5 buying decisions when people are buying your thought leadership on a topic?